This is JJ Barrera from the Dallas Mavericks, and you're gonna love this video from my boy, Cheeto Gohan 5, Puerto Rico represent.
If you want to buy cheap and reliable NBA 2K19 MT, please go to dvdj.com and use the code SHIRO to get a 5% discount. Hey, what is up YouTube? Cheeto Gohan 5 here again, and today I have some NBA 2K20 news. We're going to be looking at a short clip of a video that came out very recently, and we're going to be dissecting what happened there and talking about what this might, implicate for especially Myplayer in 2K20. So let's just watch the video real quick first, and then we'll talk about it.
Like my job, so I'm not going to say too much, but I will say that one thing that we're all very excited about, of course, is the announced Myplayer builder coming in the demo of NBA 2K20, whether you play the demo first or you play when the retail version drops. The Myplayer builder, we really want to give the fans their ability to create what they want, how they want, and I'll just kind of leave it at that. It's one of like my job.
What they want, how they want. Okay, that's interesting. That tells me that either they're gonna do away with archetypes completely, which, I mean, that's one way to go about it, or that you're still gonna have your archetypes, but you're gonna be able to, tweak some strengths and some weaknesses for your player. Now that would have huge implications. It would be awesome because it would create so many different possibilities and so many unique archetypes, or so many unique types of players for Park and for my career as well. So I mean, it sounds awesome, but I don't know how much freedom 2K is really going to give us with this. How they want, I don't know if 2K would exactly go that far. I mean, it would be insanely awesome if they give us X amount of points and just have at it. If you want to put, if they give us 99 points and we want to use all 99 points for open three-point shooting and leave everything else at 0, we can do that. Of course, they're not going to do that, but that would be something really interesting. I think though that probably what they're going to end up doing is more like giving us a set of attribute points and only a set of skills that cannot go past a max. Kind of like they did for 2K19, but without the actual archetype. So instead of saying, you're going to be a playmaking sharp or something like that, what they're going to do is they're going to say, what's your height? You input your height, you input your weight, your wingspan, and whatnot, and then you probably determine whether you want to be more of a scorer or a defender or a sharpshooter or something like that. Instead of a double archetype, you just choose like one general area in which you want to specialize, and then they give you a set of attributes, and from there then you can determine anything else that you want. So like if you say you want to be a pure shooter, then they give you a base that allows the pure shooter, the open shot 3 and off dribble shot 3 and contested shot 3, they allow those to go all the way up to 99, but they limit what you can do in other attributes. But you can still, you still have that freedom of, even though they're limiting what you can do in other attributes, you can still like max something else that you want. So if you want him to be a three-point shooting defensive specialist, you still can do that. Or if you want him to be a three-point shooter that has equal strengths in rebounding and playmaking, for example, then you could do that as well. So that still would bring about a big change for the archetype system, but still not, it's not going to be total freedom. Again, this is just my speculation, but I think that that's probably what 2K is going to end up doing. And to give you another example of that, I'll show you a tweet that Mike Wang posted a little bit ago that I think hints at why they're going to be doing it that way. Okay, so here's the tweet by Mike Wang. He says, I agree, bigs won't be able to equip certain jumpers this year. Now this was posted on August 1st, so only 3 days ago. What this tells me is that even if they were to do away with the archetype system, they're still going to put restrictions in place based on either size or position. And it seems to be size, because he says bigs, he doesn't necessarily say power forwards or centers, although that could be what he means. So either you get to choose a position and can only equip certain animations, or if you go past a certain size, you can only equip certain animations. So again, we're not really going to be able to make our player how we want and what we want, like, because again, there's some restrictions, as you can see by this tweet right here. But I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I wouldn't want to see a 7-2 center with a very quick release. I haven't seen 7-1 centers with very quick releases in the NBA or like in my life, to be honest with you. Usually the longer, the taller you are, the longer it takes you to get that ball up above your head and actually release the shot. So, you know, I think it's reasonable to have certain restrictions there. Same with getting up off the floor. Bigs in general do not jump very high on their jump shot. Now there are some exceptions there, so I don't know how 2K is gonna work around this, but it's definitely not a bad idea to have bigs not be able to equip certain jumpers this year. Now on that same token, I think that the same is probably going to be the case for other positions and other animations to be equipped. So I think that what 2K is doing this year for 2K20 is that they're going to, instead of restricting what kind of player we can create, they're going to be restricting the abilities of said player through either animations, dunk packages, layup packages, and things like that, which you know, it gives you the impression of free will, I guess. It gives you the illusion that you're making exactly what you want. But, you know, it's saying, okay, you can make what you want. We're just going to limit it, you know, in certain things. So that's going to be fun, though, because if they do decide to go about it that way, then it's going to be fun trying to find out what combinations work with what heights and what speeds have the best animations and things like that. At the same time, there's always a meta, and there's always going to be a base that a base release that applies to X position, X height, X wingspan, X whatever, and that's going to be abused. You know, that specific combination of traits is going to be abused in Park and Pro-Am, and you're going to end up having a bunch of players be the same again. So even if 2K is trying to actually create some variables here, we might end up with something similar to 2K19. Now, I hope that's not the case, and I hope we actually do have very different types of players this year with very different types of animations, and it's all fun, and everyone has their own weaknesses and strengths that actually play, you know, with each other. But I just don't know if that's what's going to happen this year. I really hope so, though. So anyways, I'm going to keep bringing you some more news as they come out. I hope that they release something on my team, because that is my main mode. I love playing my team, and I really want to be able to know what's going on there and bring it to you guys. So if you like this video, please consider subscribing, like it, comment on it. Let me know what you think about these little tidbits of news and info here. Let me know what you think should be how 2K goes about the Myplayer system with the archetypes, do away completely, have bigs not be able to equip certain things like Mike Wang said. Let me know what you guys think, and we'll see you again very soon, guys. Peace out. Shiro Gohan 5 out for now.